Well, here's somebody we haven't spoken about in a little while, Halle Bailey. We haven't spoken about Halle Bailey in a while because let's be real, Little Mermaid kind of came like a fart in the wind. It was here and then it was gone and nobody spoke about it because the movie bombed in the box office as we all expected it to, and it basically didn't do anything for Disney's image in the long-lasting form like the original Little Mermaid did. Now, with that being said, Halle Bailey's back in the news because Halle Bailey decided to now apparently speak out against her toxic backlash and her haters that she had in The Little Mermaid. She wants to speak out now after the movie bombed completely, after she has a stain on her filmography. She decides she wants to speak out now because her name is not in the headlines anymore and she needs to hold on to any little bit of clout that she possibly can before she fades away for the rest of time. So let's get into this article, guys, from CBR.com. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm. It says Halle Bailey reveals how she handled toxic backlash to The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey reveals how she handled the backlash to her casting as Ariel in Disney's live-action film adaptation. Now, the funny thing is, a lot of the backlash regarding her casting has nothing to do with herself at all. It has to do simply with the fact that Disney always goes one way. Disney, modern Disney anyway, loves to just race swap characters that were known to be white because being white is just not allowed anymore. I'm not even a white person, so you can't even say that I give a fuck because I'm white. I simply am just tired of this nonstop lack of creativity that's happening in entertainment right now that leads to a whole ton of remakes that are all garbage compared to the originals, and none of them are ever better than the originals. Let's just be real. None of them are ever better, especially from Disney. It is just not the case. And Little Mermaid is another example of what happens when you choose diversity, equity, and inclusion over actually trying to do a proper real remake of a beloved story. So it says, a Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey admits that she was bothered by the toxic online criticism surrounding her feature as Ariel in the Disney live-action musical film, but that the fallout from it was the most beautiful lesson. In a sit-down with Snow White star Rachel Zegler for Variety, oh my god, they got the two women who nobody can stand online and put them together in the same interview. That is just amazing. I'm going to find the interview with Rachel Zegler, and I'm going to probably do a separate video on that. It says Bailey opened up on how she handled the hate from movie enthusiasts after landing the role of Ariel. When asked by Zegler if the negativity bothered her, Bailey opened up saying it's human nature to be affected by the backlash, much of which was racist. Oh, nice. I mean, we're sensitive. We're human beings. I get my feelings hurt if my cat doesn't want to sit next to me, she said. That's what people don't realize. We're granted amazing opportunities and able to be seen on massive screens, but there is a disassociation. People start taking you away from being a real human being that has feelings and reacts to things. Well, so here's the problem. You want people to care about your feelings. You want people to care about how you feel, and yet you literally just called those people racist. You literally just said that they're toxic. You literally are trying to say that their opinions and everything in their mind are invalid, and you toss it up to racism instead of realizing the bigger picture of what's happening here. You know exactly what's happening here. People like Halle Bailey know exactly why they're hired. There's only one reason most of the time as to why they are hired, and they know it. They know they're a diversity hire. They know that Disney, the studio, is using them as a poster child to say, hey, we have a black girl in this role now. They know that that's what they're being used for, and they are still sitting there and trying to call the fans racist. It really is pretty ridiculous, man. Like, obviously, there are racist trolls out there. Obviously, there are racist memes out there, but that wasn't the majority of what was happening. That was not the majority of what was being talked about, and that damn sure was not the majority of what was being shown and said online. What was being shown and said online is the same argument that we've been having for, I don't even know how long now that we've been talking about this, and it's been proven to us time and time again that this is going to continue to happen so long as Disney is in charge of this. Disney, modern day Disney, is going to be doing a Disney. That's what they always do. It says Bailey was hounded by racist remarks online ever since she was cast as a Little Mermaid's titular character in 2019, with the film's official first trailer in 2022 attracting considerably more dislikes than likes. So is that just tossed up to racism, the fact that that trailer has more dislikes than likes? Or maybe that's just a simple fact that people are tired of seeing white characters being race swapped into black when we never get to see the other way around, you know what I mean? Much of the criticism was from fans who believe the live-action remake strayed too far from the 1989 animated film, claiming Ariel should be be pale rather than black, and the character should resemble the version from the original movie, accusing Disney of race bending. Though the ugly nature of the comments towards Bailey tempted her to lash out, she held her nerve and believes the situation taught her a lot. That was definitely something that I had to navigate, but it turned out to be the most beautiful lesson, to block any naysayers or negativity out. Also, I'm an Aries, so I'm a fire sign. Oh, here we go with the stupid signs. People are like, oh, she's so sweet, she's so nice, but a lot of times when I see stuff online, I get mad, she said. I want to respond, but then I'll just be like, no, it's okay. The negativity towards Bailey's casting shocked the Little Mermaid's director Rob Marshall and composer Lin-Manuel Miranda, who both revealing their displeasure with the fan commentary. However, the Grammy-nominated singer-turned-actor went on to validate her casting with a wildly credited performance as the eponymous Sea Princess, winning a Bulletin Award for her portrayal. She starred in the live-action movie alongside Jonah Hauer-King, Melissa McCarthy, Javier Bardem, and Daveed Diggs. Now, let's be real, man. Award-winning, really? Like, I get it. She's a good singer, but look at her filmography. She's not an award-winning anything, okay? This was her first major movie role that she's ever had. Anything else she's ever been in was when she was a teenager, and that's it. So let's stop with the whole virtue signaling to her simply because she's black. It's very obvious that that's what's going on. CBR, I get it. CBR is trying to maintain their access. They're a show media website. I know that, and I read their articles only if they have information that I'm specifically looking for in this case. But to sit here and pretend as if the director was shocked. Everybody loves to pretend that they're shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe the backlash that we're getting. It's only the same backlash we've been getting as we've been literally doing this for how long now? I mean, we've been like seriously race swapping for years, I imagine, and you're gonna sit there and pretend as if you're shocked that you got backlash for yet another race swap. I mean, come on, guys. After a while, you have to start to realize that you really shouldn't be believing your own BS. I mean, it's really nonsense what you're saying. You guys obviously know as to why you're getting the backlash that you're getting. It's so obvious. So to sit there and pretend like you don't know why, I think that's honestly pretty damn ridiculous. So now it's very clear what she's trying to do, right? She's trying to pretend as if nothing's bothering her. She's trying to pass it off as, oh, I'm just going to be better. I'm going to be the better person. I'm not going to let them bother me, etc., etc., etc. And it's so obvious that this stuff did bother you, right? And I'm glad that she at least admitted that she was upset over the criticism and everything that was going on, because anybody would be upset if that's truly what they felt like what was happening. But she knows the grand picture of things. She knows exactly what people were really talking about and what people were really fed up about. So when these directors and actors love to pretend as if, oh my God, I'm so shocked, don't ever believe them, because they know damn well what they're doing when they make certain decisions like this. And this is the response that they hope to get, because basically in today's modern age, negativity sells. And if that's what they're going for, that's what they're going to try to get when they do stuff like this. So they know exactly what they were going to get. They know exactly what they're doing, and don't feel bad for them at all. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.